All right, so Elden Ring, Nightreign. These is my top three characters. The three characters that I will be trying out and trying to master first. Let's remember, this is my opinion. This is what I think. If you got different opinions, let's talk about it in the comments. So let's talk about why. Let's have a healthy and friendly discussion. So we're gonna start off with number three, the Raider. So let's check out his trailer, and then I'm gonna talk about his abilities. Or the trailers. Big body. Can't go wrong with the tank. Hold that. Hold that. Knocking dragons off their feet. And he get lit. He get liquored up. My kind of guy right there. His ult is OD. Like this ability is OD. We're gonna get into that next. Like I feel like there's no reason because of his ult. There's no reason you shouldn't go into battle without one of y'all being him. Cool, right? So let's go into a more in-depth sorry if it was echoing. I just turned the speaker off. Let's go into this the Raider character gameplay trailer, which gives us a more in-depth look at his abilities.
What a glorious way to pass the time.
Yeah, you can hear his voice acting.
The night is nothing to be afraid of. I can't wait to jump into the fray.
That's OD. That has so much utility to it. That has this ability right here, his ultimate art, the Totem Stella. You could summon a tombstone, it deals damage, and it boosts your allies, and you get a vantage point, like so your archer could get up there if you pick the I think his name is the Wylder. Or I forget which one it is. Y'all could correct me in the comments as y'all know y'all always do anyway. But yeah, this right here, game changer. And he can come off the top. And even the Guardian, he has an attack where he goes up in the air and swoops down and hits. So I don't know if it's a damage multiplier, but you could set the ult with the Raider, jump on top of the the tombstone, and then hit the ult from off top of there. That would be fire. That would be a highlight right there. So Raider definitely is one of my characters that I'm gonna try to master. So you get a parry with the fighter's resolve. You get like a heavy attack that can stagger enemies, a stagger attack. I wonder if it can be interrupted because it does take like a second and a half to charge, like 2 seconds to charge. So I wonder if you can get interrupted during that because I know this one says you can't get interrupted. The fighter's resolve. So that's basically like a parry if you time it perfectly. But yeah, Raider definitely that's number three as far as, but I think he's probably gonna be number one as far as like most used characters. So let's move on to the Wylder. This is like a guts build almost. Because he has what? Well, you'll see why I say that. See, crossbow on the arm, big halberd blade, big broadsword. It's not as wide, but it's still broad. Pretty broad. Pause. He gets that preemptive dodge. He gets the grappling hook. And you get a statue of him when you this is the character that they promoting the most. And you could change up their drip too, so you can give him all black and give him like a guts build and like change the mask up a little bit. So he looks cool. So let's look at let's go more in depth on his abilities, and then we get to hear his voice actor as well.
This won't be easy. We face a true horror. We track them down.
So, well, that's a passive skill, but instinctively avoid a fatal attack. So I'm guessing like when you're about to die, like if you got like one hit left, he'll automatically just dodge.
We track them
That's
down.
what I understand a passive ability to be, an ability that you don't have to activate. It just kind of does it on its own.
Down and kill them all.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Got the
I ask
ball
myself
shot, grappling hook.
how I'm still alive.
Well, how does it
and
work?
all
I didn't read
ask
it.
myself how I'm still alive, and all I can think is
A grappling tool that can be used for quick movement or stunning enemies.
I ask myself how I'm still alive, and all I can think is sheer luck.
It's taking support with a powerful explosion. But you probably gotta be really close for that, huh? I would assume you have to be really close for the onslaught stake. And and for it to be it must do crazy damage. The damage on that must be stupid. But yeah, that's like a little guts build right there. That was just kind of fire to me. And then we got the Executor. I saw this trailer yesterday, and that's what kind of gave me the idea for this video. Cause this one right up my alley. Like he looks like a samurai knight, a cursed samurai knight. Like that's on some like yo. It just looks cool. We're gonna look at it.
Peggy 16.
This trailer just dropped the other day. These two trailers, I think. Executor. Hola. He's thinking about Limgrave, Elder Tree, the Erd Tree. I was about to say the Elder Tree, the Erd Tree. Yeah, this is going to probably be my #1 character that I use the most, because like his abilities is cool. He could transform into one of the what is that, a clerical beast? Hold on, let's see. Let's look at the gameplay.
We'll curtail the threat that awaits us.
Tenacity. That's a cool ability.
And let any who dare disturb such peace face my blade.
And he talking shit. It's like enemy attacks with special
Clear your
stance.
thoughts. Accept your fate.
A crucible, yeah, crucible. That's a good crucible. So my only question would be what these abilities are, because I know if you look at these emblems down here, I looked at some gameplay and the emblems are going to appear across the bottom of your screen, and they appear to have cooldowns. So I'm wondering what's going to be the cooldown for each. I know the ult is probably going to have the longest cooldown. The passive skill is probably going to have the least cooldown. And then the ability in the middle, your character skill is going to be in the middle. And with that character skill, for this character specifically, I'm wondering is, do you just take the stance and he automatically blocks a certain amount of attacks? Or do you have to time all of those blocks? That's my question for that. I don't know. But this character looks cool. This is probably going to be my #1 character. But yeah, this game is looking cool. I can't wait to play it. And I can't wait to get on with you guys, whoever wants to play. I got a couple homies that want to play already. We gonna take over this, and then and then of course Mario Kart. But that's for the Switch 2 video. But yeah, y'all this shit's glitching. But y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments. All right, so you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. 1.